to the Jeremy Hill Show. I am the gentleman who has gone rogue, and if you are easily triggered, you can leave now because this is not going to be the show for you. I guarantee it. Now, what I'm going to talk about today is how the modern day woman, black women in particular, have a very unrealistic thing about expectations. They have these desires that are absurd. They expect a man to have a whole lot of money and to be a certain type of height and to be well put together. But I'm going to make this a show where I use a lot of facts, data, and statistics for you as I play these clips for educational purposes and out of fair use. So let me go ahead and begin this clip, gentlemen, and you tell me exactly what do you think about this in the comments. So let us go ahead and get started.
One of the biggest issues, salary. The expectation that their man or the gentleman that they're dating should be making this six figure number, okay? Now, we're in the tri-state area, so I understand the desire to want to be with someone who's making six figures because you kind of just need that in order to function, right? But this expectation that that's what someone should be earning in order for them to be worthy of you is impractical, and I'm gonna tell you why. That they could lose their job.
Okay, gentlemen, let me go ahead and break that down for you, gentlemen, right quick about this six figures, because we need to understand exactly how long does it take for an average person to make that. But first, let me show you how much money you need to make to get six figures. It's on the screen right now. Boom. According to a study, $48.08 an hour to make six figures a year on an hourly income. You must earn at least $48.08 an hour working 40 hours a week at 8 hours per day. That's how much you have to make if you're working hourly. And I'm not talking about salary, I'm talking about an hourly pay. That's how much you got to make. At least $48.08 in today's economy. But is that normal? What is the average pay that a man makes? A man who earns about $50,000 a year, how much does he normally make? Let's find that out. Let me put this statistic on the screen for you as well. It says right here, how much does a male make? As of July 30th, 2023, the average hourly pay for a male in the United States of America is $17.94 an hour. I repeat, it is $17.94 an hour. That is the average. So in order for them to make at least $48.08 an hour, they have to get a pay increase of at least $30.14. $30.14 to get to the point where they're making $48.08 in order to make six figures. Again, I put it back on the screen. And when they make that $48.08 an hour, they have to be working at least 40 hours a week at least 8 hours per day. Not many jobs pay $40-something plus an hour. Now, if you're making that type of money, let's see how much time does it take if you are making $48.08 an hour for you to begin making six figures annually. Let me put it on the screen. You see it. It says, what is the average age to make six figures? A 2014 study by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics revealed that people generally need to work for an average of around 10 years before they reach a six-figure income. If you want to reach six figures, it would likely take you several years of hard work. Why is that important? Because women do not want to be around during the formative years of a man. They want to be around a man not based on his potential, but they want to be around a man based on what he has already accomplished. Now, most men do not make $40+ an hour. And if he did, he would still have to work over a decade to reach that six-figure annual income. So it would take several years, a lot of years of hard work and dedication. And if you meet a man who works like that, he is not going to settle. He is not going to settle for a woman who is not feminine. He is not going to settle for a woman who all she wants is a damn handout. Now let's continue.
in any given moment. So if you're giving someone a chance based on how much money that they make, and tomorrow they are unemployed and homeless or whatever it is, then you're now stuck with the dude who's unemployed or homeless because you only mess with him because of how much money he made. Secondly, it's not about how much money you make, it's how you manage it. Somebody could be the top cardiologist at a hospital making $400,000 and they own 10 cars and they have 4 houses that they're underwater and they're paying child support and alimony and they're broke every week. So looking at a specific figure as a measure of whether or not you should date someone is problematic, and it's not going to work. So that's one of the biggest issues that I see with the ladies. Secondly, with the ladies, height. In what world does someone's height dictate how well they're going to treat you or how good of a husband or father they're going to be? There's nothing about that man's height that's going to make him a better human being. So, and again, I'm not saying that you should be dating folks who are necessarily like super shorter than you, but you're 5'2" and he has to be 6 feet. Why? Yeah, why? It's unreasonable. Even in your tallest heels, he's still going to be taller than you. And I understand generally the idea is the taller the man, the bigger the man, the more likely he is to protect you. It's more animalistic than it is like reality, but still impractical.
Now, let me talk about that as well. This whole image that a short person cannot protect you is foolishness. A short person can hurt you in hand-to-hand combat. It's just what it is. Now, let me get back to this thing about the height. Women want men who are at least 6 foot in height, right? So let me look up the statistics and see how many of those are walking around in America. Boom, there you go. In the United States population, about 14.5% of all men are 6 feet or over. Roughly 1% of United States women are 6 feet tall or taller. The equivalent height cutoff for U.S. men, only 1% of population taller, is about 6 foot. So most men, when they do get tall, if they do get extremely tall, they usually stop around 6'4". Then you have some cases where they go beyond 6'4" in height. But according to this, and I'm gonna read it again so I can drive home the point. In the United States population, about 14.5% of all men are 6 feet or over. So let me say this. In women, when you're looking for men who are 6 feet or taller, and it's only 14.5%, that means that over 86% of men in America are below 6 foot. So the majority of you are going to come across shorter men. So the pickings are slim for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have a very unrealistic expectation when it comes to dating men. The type of men that you are looking for damn near do not exist. Your standards are too high. You need to get to a point where you find what best suits you. Not this Disneyland, Avengers, Marvel comic book belief of how you think relationships should be or how the perfect man looks. Let me play one more clip and then I'll shut it down. But you women don't have a clue about what is really out there. Let's get started on this right here.
I feel like a man is supposed to provide, though. Like, that's what you are. You're supposed to be my provider. You're the man paying the bill, and I'm home taking care of.
But with that money,
taking care of.
You said a man's job is to provide, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when he's hearing back that I don't need you for nothing, you just took away the one thing you said he was there to do. If I'm providing, cool. There's no problem with that part, right? But I feel like the money that you are saving, we either need to talk about it together and invest in something. Like, that can't just be your bread. You get what I'm saying? Because you saving that money off the count of me being responsible for everything.
See, women have a problem with sharing their stuff. See, what yours is theirs, and what is theirs is theirs. If you want a man to provide, stop putting all these stupid stipulations and rules on a man. You want a man to be a cookie cutter ideal of what you want him to be. He got to be this. He has to be that. He needs to be this. This is why you're lonely. This is why you having all these children out of wedlock. This is because you have these unrealistic expectations. You create people. None of the stuff that these women said are character-based. All the stuff that they said that they want from a man is based on accomplishments and achievements. Nothing about is he's a good person. Nothing about does he have good morals. Nothing about is he's a pervert. None of those things matter to you. Just the bag. Just how much money he has in his account. You're silly. Now, gentlemen, I'll be doing a live stream today at 5:15 Central Standard Time. Again, I repeat, I will be doing a live stream today at 5:15 Central Standard Time. Tune in and don't feel too shy to send a donation. I do appreciate you supporting the show. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.